Srimad Bhagwatam, Bhagwad puran, Skanda3, Volume 3, Canto 3, Chapter 1 from Sloka 13 onwards. Here it has been said that during the crowning yajna, ceremony of King Yudhishthir, when the gods and demigods from all the three worlds have assembled, and when they saw the magnificent form of Sri Krishna ji, everyone felt that Lord Brahma had used all his mastery in the creation of Sri Krishna ji. So here this is Uddhavji is telling. Remember? Here Uddhavji is telling and he is explaining uh, uh, the crowning ceremony of Yudhishthir. So during the crowning ceremony of Yudhishthir, all the gods and demigods of all the three worlds have assembled over there. So what are the three worlds? Very easy. What are the three worlds? Tapasya? Three worlds. What are the three worlds? Who will tell me?
Ma'am, the demonic world, hell, heaven and earth.
Ah. Ah.
Ma'am, I had heaven in my mind, then the other two I was not getting.
Yeah, it's very common. Heaven means heaven,
Ma'am, can
hell.
I leave and join? I have a lot of internet issues.
Okay, you join again. It's very, it's mandatory. When you are saying heaven means hell will also come and earth will also come. Okay? So they have all assembled over there, and it means that the Lord Brahmaji has used all his mastery to create that situation. No, Sri Krishna ji is also there. All the gods are there. It's not an easy thing. One has to do lot of good deeds, lot of tap, lot of yagna to see this moment where all the gods with the Supreme Lord, all the demigods, everyone is present for the crowning ceremony of King Yudhishthir. Okay, who is explaining? Voluntarily. Tapasya. Maya. Kritika. Why?
Ma'am,
Kritika. Yudhishthir. Okay, Kritika. Okay, read is telling.
okay, ma'am.
When it was
Kriti.
Yudhishthir's crowning ceremony, all of the gods from all of the gods, demigods, came from all the three worlds. The three worlds are hell, heaven, earth. And when all the gods saw the Lord Shri Krishna, everyone thought that Lord Brahma has put all his mastery to make Lord Shri Krishna.
To create that situation.
To create that situation.
Thank you. Now Shloka 13. 13 ho gaya. 14. When the Supreme Lord cracked jokes with love and performed his pastimes, that is Leela, the maidens of Vrindavan were spellbound and kept staring at him, leaving all their half finished work. So this is now the description of Lord Sri Krishna's incarnation on the earth as Sri Krishna ji himself, and the Leela or the pastime he used to do during his birth in Vrindavan. Yes, Kritika.
In this shloka, Uddhav is telling to Vidur that when he would crack jokes and perform his leelas, all the women of Vrindavan would leave all their work and just enjoy his presence.
Yeah, thank you. Now Shloka 15. The Supreme Lord of both the material world and nature saw that his dear devotees were being tortured by the demons. He took birth, even though he is unborn, with his another manifestation, Lord Balram, just like a fire erupts from a wood. So it is been told what is the reason that Sri Krishna ji has come down as Sri Krishna ji. Generally, there are many incarnations. They have their own names, but this incarnation or the avatar of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna ji is that he has come down. He was not there in the heaven. He was not there in Vaikuntha. He was down here in Vrindavan. है ना? He came by himself and he manifested Lord Balram as well. For that it is the example that just like the fire erupts from a wood. So same way Lord Balram has also been manifested.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yeah, Tapasya.
so, ma'am, in this shloka, it has been told that since uh, since um, since Lord Shri Krishna had been in Vrindavan, he had manifested his brother Balaram so that like they can kill the demon because the demons are torturing the people. For example, it's like the fire which catches in the wood.
Very good. Thank you. Now Shloka 16. The Leelas of Sri Krishna ji are amazing as well as puzzling. Being unborn, he performed his took birth as a son of Vasudev Maharaj. He, being the most fearless, hid himself in the lands of Vrindavan due to the fear of the Kans. So here it is been mentioning that what is why what are the leelas or the pastime and how Sri Krishna ji made it very puzzled his birth, why it looks like puzzled, because he was unborn but still he was there as a son of Vasudev ji, hai na? He is fearless. Is Supreme Lord with fear? No, he is fearless, but still he was hiding in the Vrindavan because of his uncle Kans, and he, being the most powerful, ran away during the war with the king of Mathura. All these acts are mind boggling, boggling, mind blogging, है ना? It's puzzled, right? When he is so powerful, when he is the masters of all the masters, then why he did all these things? So that is why it is called as Leela. In English we say pastimes. Okay, now he is explaining. Shravan, Tejas, Dhriti. Oh, okay, Dhriti is explaining.
In this shloka, it has been told that even though Sri Krishna ji is the strongest of all, he's the masters of all the masters, yet he was hiding in Vrindavan because of his uncle Kans, and he ran away in the war of, and he ran away in a war. So all these acts are mind-boggling.
And this is the reason why people are puzzled. Now Shloka 17. I still get troubled sometimes when I get reminded of the prayers of Sri Krishna ji to his parents. So parents are Devaki and Vasudev. He had said, "O mother and father, please forgive me because I didn't do any service to you due to the fear from Kans. Please don't be mad at me and always be happy with me." So he's basically saying that I didn't come down to save you and I didn't did any service to you because I was scared of the uncle Kans. Shravan, you're there? Tejas?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, so then he says, but he's still in trouble that, ma'am, so he keeps telling his mother and father that he couldn't do anything like any services that he's supposed to do because he was afraid of Uncle Kans, even though he was the most powerful being in the entire universe.
Correct. Thank you. Now, Shloka 18. Which person who relishes the dust of lotus feet of Sri Krishna ji will forge the same Supreme Lord, who just by his frowning face had removed all the burden of the earth. So it is, we can say, the glory of Sri Krishna ji, that what he did. Okay, Kritika, you're there? Tapasya, can you do it?
Me.
Okay, tell me.
Ma'am, so in this shloka it said that, ma'am, so he is the one who with his happy face and good smile, and ma'am, like the one who kind of like likes the dust of the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna, is like a supreme devotee of the Supreme Lord. Ma'am, and with his very happy smile and frown, he kind of destroyed the entire world's problems.
Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sloka 19, thank you so much. Sloka 19, please listen. We all know that even Shishupal, who hated Sri Krishna ji, attained to Sri Krishna ji during the crowning yagna celebration of Yudhishthir. Even the great yogis find it extremely tough to attain Sri Krishna ji. Therefore, who could possibly bear separation from the Supreme Lord? Okay, who is explaining?
Ma'am,
Kritika.
shall I?
Yeah, Kritika.
Ma'am, so in this shloka, he's saying that Shishupal, although he hated Sri Krishna very much, even he uh, attained to the form of the Supreme Lord after being killed at the crowning ceremony of Yudhishthira. So here he's also saying that the greatest of yogis also find it very difficult to attain that form. So how could anyone bear the separation from him?
Very good. So look, no, again, it's type, no, again and again, Supreme Lord is reminding us that you have to be in the path of moksha. So for that, you have to chant the shlokas, you should offer everything to Supreme Lord, you should be neutral in all your actions, and you need to control your senses, don't look for the results, and you need to take out the ego from you and the selfishness. And Bhagwatam is important to listen carefully. It is not just by sitting and someone is reading. It is that your focus is completely in Bhagwatam. That is very important. I hope you all remember in the Mahatmyam it was been said. Now Shloka 20. Just like Shishupal, many warriors during the Mahabharata attained to Sri Krishna ji, an eternal abode, who, while being shot by the arrows of Arjun and were beholding the Supreme Lord from form of Sri Krishna ji and relishing the nectar of his form. This is Shloka 20. Yes, Ravan, please.
Yes, ma'am. So in this shloka, it's being said that a lot of other warriors from Mahabharata also attained to Lord Sri Krishna. Why? Because they saw his Virat roop and also his they were killed by the Lord, killed by uh, Lord Sri Krishna's friend Arjun.
Very good. Thank you. Now, Shloka 21. So, the best part of Mahabharat war was that everyone was, no, they were able to, no, they were able to attain Sri Krishna ji. Because remember in Virat Roop, what Arjun was watching, that all the Kauravas are being eaten by the Supreme Lord. So what will happen if anyone is being eaten by the Supreme Lord? They got moksha, na? because their soul is going inside the Supreme Lord. So when a soul goes inside the Supreme Lord, that is moksha. So they were so lucky, they all were so lucky that whoever died during the Mahabharat war on the battlefield, they all got moksha because they were all being eaten by the Supreme Lord Himself. So it is really privileged death for them. Now Shloka 21. Lord Sri Krishna Ji is the Lord of all the three worlds and is the most supreme. No one else could even match his supremacy. Forget about being more supreme than him. His majesty is self accomplished and not gifted by anyone. Lord Indra and other gods from all the different worlds who keep decorating their crowns with various ornaments and gems always bow down their heads to the lotus feet of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna Ji. It's a very easy one. 21. Tapasya Dhyatan.
Mom, I actually wasn't listening. Mom, I'll explain to the next one.
No, try to understand, please, that listening to Bhagwatam is very important. See, that is why I have reduced the time also. Before I used to do for 2 hours, I shifted to 1.5 hours, now to 1 hour. Because you all are not able to focus for such a long time. But at least this 1 hour, I would request you to please focus.
Okay, Mom.
You know? And moreover, we are doing only half an hour meaning. My husband was scolding me, you know all that. He was telling, why are you so slow? You need to do more in the class. I said, how will I do? Because I am not getting the interest from all of you. From your side, I am not getting the interest. You all have requested me to start Bhagwatam. But now I don't know what happened. Maybe Sri Krishna Ji's wish. But we need to. Wait, charger.
Okay.
But we need to push ourselves. I know you are getting diverted, your minds are getting diverted, but try to push yourself that no, I wanted to do Bhagwatam, so I have to listen. Did anybody force you to join for Bhagwatam class? Nobody forced anyone. It is by your choice. So keep motivating yourself that I wanted to learn, I will listen. Even though it is not my turn to explain, but still I will listen. Please maintain yourself as the chosen ones and keep doing the good work. It will help you throughout your life. You don't know which way it will help. Even I don't know. We know, nobody knows. We humans don't know. Only Supreme Lord knows that how he is going to help you. So please listen. It's very important, and listening to Bhagwatam is only the importance. Okay, please, you all are very good students.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, Tejas is explaining.
Okay, ma'am, so in this sloka it said that all the Kauravas, ma'am, who died, actually, ma'am, they were not, it was not bad for them, ma'am, it was actually good for them. Ma'am, because they later went on and attained moksha. Ma'am, like, just like you said, ma'am, like Lord in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Shri, Arjun saw Lord Shri Krishna eating all the Kauravas, like by his mouth. Mom, so when the soul goes into Lord Shri Krishna's soul, that's basically moksha. Mom, and mom, so for them it was actually good, mom, not bad. It was actually the best thing, mom. And mom, that was like very rare, mom. Like he just, mom, like I know it was supposed to be for like killing them, mom, but then it actually helped them a lot than actually like hurting them. Now, so what it said in the shloka is that all the warriors from the Kaurava war or the Mahabharata, all of them who died went to Lord Shri Krishna and attained moksha.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Now Shloka 22. Uddhavji saying, Hey Vidurji, he is the same Lord Sri Krishna Ji who even prayed to King Ugrasen with folded hands and said, O Lord, please listen to our prayers. Whenever such memories come to the minds of his devotees, we get confused and puzzled. So here, with Uddhavji saying that Shri Krishna ji has prayed to King Ugrasen. है ना? Why Supreme Lord need to pray to any other god? He only have created Supreme Lord only created all the other gods. So that is why Uddhavji is saying that all these acts makes others confused and puzzled. That why he is doing so.
Ma'am, can I explain?
Okay, Tapasya is explaining.
So, ma'am, in this look, it has been told that Uddhavji is telling to Vidurji that Lord Shri Krishna has prayed to King Ugrasena, and if these memories come to the devotees of Lord Shri Krishna, he leaves them puzzled and confused.
Very good. Now Shloka 23. Even the sinner and demon like Putana attain to the lotus feet of Sri Krishna ji. That is rare to the great yogis and devotees. Even though she tried to kill Sri Krishna ji by offering him poisonous milk, Sri Krishna ji, being such compassionate, offered her liberation by killing her. Okay, who's going to explain?
Ma'am, shall I?
Yeah, Kritika.
Ma'am, so in the shloka, Uddhav was telling that even Putana, who tried to kill Sri Krishna by offering him poisonous milk, was also liberated by him because he killed her, and she attained his lotus feet.
Thank you. Shloka
Thank you.
24. I consider the demons also as the devotees of the Supreme Lord because they keep Sri Krishna ji in their mind and hearts in the form of hatred and anger. They always behold the image of Sri Krishna ji flying on his guard and saving and having the Sudarshan Chakra on his fingers. So they imagine that Sri Krishna ji is flying on his on his Garud and having the Sudarshan Chakra in the fingers. Okay, Reet is explaining.
So in this shloka, Uddhavji said, Uddhavji is saying that I also consider demons as Lord Shri Krishna's devotees because they always remembered Lord Shri Krishna in their mind and heart as Lord Shri Krishna is in his Garuda and the Shuddharchan Chakra in his fingers.
So that is why demons are also getting moksha because their conviction is very strong that and they keep on remembering Sri Krishna ji even though it is hatred and with the intention of killing. But the point is that they are remembering Sri Krishna ji. The purpose may be something else. The purpose is not for worshipping, but for killing. But Uddhavji is saying that the point is that they are remembering Sri Krishna ji always. That is why they are also devotees, and that is the reason they are getting moksha. Because they are being killed by Supreme Lord, and whoever's been killed by Supreme Lord will get moksha. Now, Shloka 25. Due to the prayers of Lord Brahmaji and to remove the burden on the earth, Lord Sri Krishna ji took birth in a jail of King Kans to Vasudev and Devaki. So it is on the prayers of Lord Brahmaji and to balance what? Dharma and adharma on the earth. Sri Krishna ji has took birth to Vasudeva and Devaki in the jail of King Kans. He is explaining Shloka 25.
Ma'am,
Yes, Kritika.
Ma'am, in the shloka, Uddhav is telling that in order to balance dharma and adharma on earth, and uh, after Brahma prayed to Sri Krishna, he took birth in the jail as the son of Vasudev and Devaki.
Very good. Shloka 26. At that time, due to the fear of Kans, Vasudev handed over his son to Nanda Baba in Brij. 3. There Sri Krishna ji stayed with Balram for 11 years without showing his powers and miracles to anyone outside Vrindavan.
Yes, ma'am. Can I explain?
Yeah.
So, ma'am, in this shloka, it has been told that since Vasudeva was scared of Kans that he would again kill this child also, uh, uh, Vasudev went to Nandaji and gave, who was in the village, and gave his son to him. He stayed with Balaram for 7 years, but he never
11.
showed his miracle outside Brindavan. He only showed his miracle inside Brindavan.
11 years.
Yes, from 11 years.
Thank you. Shloka 27. On the banks of river Yamuna, where there is a continuous creeping from the flock of birds, Sri Krishna ji lived like a cowherd, taking care of his cows and playing with his friends. So this is
Ma'am, can I explain?
yeah, Tejas.
Okay, ma'am, so in this shloka it said that so in the banks of Yamuna, where Lord Sri Krishna lived as a cowherd for 11 years, a simple cowherd who was just looking with his cows and playing around with his friends. Ma'am, and they're trying to say that he didn't show any of his powers for those 11 years, and he was just acting like a simple cowherd who wanted to play with his friends.
Very good. Shloka 30.
Thank you,
Shravan,
ma'am.
we will finish this chapter. There are only 34 shlokas. We are in
Yes,
now
ma'am.
Shloka 30. Only 5 more, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Shloka 30. During this times, Skand sent several demons who were both powerful and magical powers and had magical powers. Sri Krishna ji killed them all in playful ways just as kids break the toys. Okay, Shravan, your turn.
Sri Krishna ji, once he was born, he killed the workers of Kams just like small kids break the toys.
Thank you. Shloka 31. The water of Yamuna river, which had become poisonous due to the Kalia snake present in the waters, the water was killing several cows and cowherds. Sri Krishna ji tamed the snake, purified the water, and revived the lives of all the cows and cowherds.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, yes, Kritika.
Ma'am, so in this shloka, Uddhav is telling that when the snake Kalya was present in the Yamuna river and had poisoned the river, many cows and cowherds were died because of drinking that water. So then he tamed the snake, purified the water of river Yamuna, and he brought back all the lives of the cows and cowherds.
Thank you. Shloka 32. Tapasya, you are listening? Shloka 32. Sri Krishna ji made Nanda Baba to perform the worship of cows and the Govardhan hill by the best of Brahmanas in order to make the proper use of the excess money earned by Nanda Baba. 32.
Mummy.
Okay, me saying.
Ma'am, so this shloka has said that Ma'am, so Nand Baba was actually supposed to do like a puja for Indra. So Lord Sri Krishna made him do the puja for Mount Govardhan with all the savings that he had made. Ma'am, so yes, ma'am, that's what it said in this shloka.
Thank you. Shloka 33.
Thank you, ma'am.
O Vidur brother, thinking this as a disrespect, Lord Indra became angry and wanted to destroy the city and people of Vrindavan. He hit Vrindavan village with heavy winds and rains. Sri Krishna ji then lifted the Govardhan hill as though it was an umbrella and protected all the people and the animals of Vrindavan.
Can I?
Yes.
So, ma'am, in this look, it has been told that after ma'am Indra, right, Lord Indra, like after Lord Indra made thunderstorm and floods in Vrindavan, Lord Shri Krishna, uh, ma'am, like, ma'am, is it like he took his little finger and he held the um, he held the mountain in his little finger so that he can save everybody.
Correct. What is the mountain name?
I think,
Govardhan.
okay, Govardhan.
है ना? The mountain name is Govardhan.
Okay.
Okay, and you know, in our this thing in our culture, we worship this day Govardhan. We make after Diwali. So when the Diwali is there, next day early morning, we will do Govardhan puja. So what is that Govardhan puja? We will get cow dung. We will make like a man with that cow dung, and we will do the puja. So it is been said that on this day Sri Krishna ji has lifted that Govardhan. So that Govardhan mountain is also being worshipped very well. If you go to Vrindavan, you will see there are many rituals to worship Govardhan. You can offer milk, you can do puja, you can do parikrama. We do parikrama of gods, right? When you go to temple, we go round of them.
Yes.
So, like this, Govardhan is been no, worshipped very nicely. So now Shloka 34, last Shloka. Shravan, you will do last Shloka 34. During the evenings when the cool moonlight spread across Vrindavan, Sri Krishna ji used to play his flute and sing melodiously and even used to do dance with the maidens of Vrindavan. So this is a super duper easy.
So in this sloka, it's being said that um, during the evenings, Lord Krishna used to play his flute and dance with the maidens of Vrindavan.
Thank you. So thus ends the second discourse in Book 3, consisting of dialogue between Vidur and Uddhavji of the great and glorious Bhagwat Puran, otherwise known as Paramahamsa Sarhita. Thank you so much. Next class we will start with chapter 3.